to upskill, explore AI, da 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 da. Everything is there. It also covers here's what you can expect, the workshop date, duration, price. There's a nice little link for people to reserve their seats as well. And it nicely ends towards the end saying, got questions? Why don't you reply to this email? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate this email? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate an email like this? Let me know in the chat. Someone says 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Ouch, that's harsh. 6 out of 10, okay-ish. Do you guys want to make this into a 10 out of 10? Should we make this into a 10 out of 10? Let's do that right now, right? To do that, you guys need to learn your way around how to write great prompts. Okay, what we just did was a very simple prompt. And here is how a good prompt looks like. So if you want AI to come up with a great email, you have to come up with a prompt like this. And I'm going to show you why I did what I did so that you can also write these prompts all by yourself. Don't worry about it. So just to write an email, this is how I wrote the prompt. You're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy. Write a launch email for a new workshop of Growth School on generative AI. Write an email inviting existing users of the workshop. Make sure the copy is over the top fun and designed to resonate with an audience of 22 years old who are trying to figure out ChatGPT. Focus a lot on folks working on marketing, tech, product design roles, and also talk to them about interesting things that will be covered. Include a review of someone. So what did I do? If I want my assistant or my intern to write an email for me, I'm not going to say just write an email and send. I'm going to be a little more descriptive. And that's exactly what I've done here with this prompt. But there's a method to the madness, okay, on why I wrote how I wrote. That is because I followed something called as the magic prompt formula. Magic prompt formula has 4 different sections to it. Number 1, you need to include the context. Number 2, you have to give a task. Number 3, you have to give instructions on what to follow, and if possible, also give out an example or data. Now, let's break this prompt down so that you understand why I wrote and how I wrote so that you can do this better. The context is you're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. This is context. Why is this important? The moment I add this line, what happens is this large language models like ChatGPT starts thinking, how do brands like Ogilvy and Uber write? They go read about that stuff or research about that stuff from the knowledge graph and get all the good things on how to craft a great email. Next, I give out a task. And the task is write a launch email for the new workshop on Growth School. That is done. That's a task. And finally, I give a set of instructions and data. What are these instructions? I say, make sure this is fun, designed to resonate with an audience of 22 plus year olds, and lot of my users are marketing, tech, product, and design roles. So I'm giving a lot of instructions on how my audience is so that it can craft an email that will resonate with my audience, which is extremely important, right? And that is how I came up with the prompt. So each one of you, next time when you're writing a prompt, use this formula, use this structure, take a screenshot if you can. Now, let's do a test trial or a test run of this prompt. And now tell me, what do you think of this email right now when we followed the magic prompt formula? All right. Ready to crush 2024? Unlock generative AI mastery with Web Assistant. Hello there, fellow trailblazer. If you're in marketing, tech, product, or design, and you're not using generative AI to work smarter or harder, you're missing out big time. But don't worry, we got something game-changing for you. Introducing the Generative AI Workshop by none other than Web Assistant. Yours truly, the guy who's been shaking up LinkedIn with viral content and growth hacks. And trust us, the session is going to be mind-blowing. Why you need to be here? Here is the thing. And the best part, everything that is covered. And here's a testimonial. Save my spot. And there's a nice little sweet little PS which says, be quick. Seats are limited. People are already snatching them like the last slice of pizza. Now, for this email, which I asked it to be over the top fun, what do you think about the result? From a scale of 1 to 10 right now. Somebody is like, man, that's too long of an email. You know what? Let's make it short. I just say, make it shorter, but retain the style. That's it. I probably sent over